Hi everyone and welcome back to the GCSE Maths series. Today we're going to be taking a look at similar shapes. So let's get straight into it. So similar shapes have the same shape but may be different in size. To be similar, all angles must be the same and all sides must be in the same ratio. So for example, if I was to draw a cone as such, and a similar cone to this would be this one here. If the height of this is 4 centimeters and this is 8 centimeters, and say the radius of this one is 6 centimeters, then the radius of this one would be 3 centimeters. As you can see, in terms of ratio, these two are exactly the same. So this one is times 2 of this one. So the scale factor is the larger one divided by the smaller one, which is equal to 2. So that in this case, the scale factor between these two is times by 2. Okay, moving on. So yeah, as I said, the scale factor is the length in the larger one divided by the length in the smaller one. So if a triangle has sides 3 centimeters, right, and a similar triangle has 6 centimeters, so 6 centimeters, 6 centimeters, and 6 centimeters, and this one is 3 centimeters, 3 centimeters, and 3 centimeters, find the scale factor. So we do 6 divided by 3, as in the larger shape divided by the smaller shape, and we get the scale factor to be equal to 2. Now, something that I did want to show you guys was the length scale factor is what we just worked out, right? This is the scale factor between the two lengths of our similar shapes. So in this case, that's 2. Our area scale factor is our length scale factor squared. So our area scale factor is 4. So say the area in this shape was 10 centimeters squared, and we knew that the length scale factor was times 2. This would be 40 centimeters squared. Now, looking at volume scale factor, it is 2 cubed, which means 8. So, say the volume of this cuboid, if this cuboid was volume equals to 8 centimeters cubed, and we knew that the length scale factor is equal to 2, this means that the larger cuboid will have a volume of 8 times by 2 cubed, which is going to give 64 centimeters cubed. So that is how we work out our similar shapes, ratios, and scale factors. Okay, two similar rectangles have widths. Let me draw my similar rectangles. So they have widths of 10 centimeters and 4 centimeters. The length of the smaller rectangle, so this one, we'll call this our A and this is our B. What is the length of the larger rectangle? So what we do is we look at what we have in common. Okay, we have both widths of each rectangle. To work out the scale factor, we do 10 divided by 4, the larger one divided by the smaller one. And this is going to be equal to 10 divided by 4 is equal to 2.5. So our length scale factor is equal to 2.5. So for me now to work out the length of the larger rectangle, I will now need to do the smaller one times by our scale factor, which is going to be equal to 15 centimeters. So our length of our larger rectangle is going to be equal to 15 centimeters. Okay, two similar shapes have a length scale factor of 3. The area of the smaller shape is 12 centimeters squared. Now, if you remember from here, if our length scale factor is k, our area scale factor is going to be k squared. So we do our 12, the area of our smaller shape, times by 3 squared. Because k is our length scale factor, square it to work out our area scale factor. So 12 times by 3 squared, which is 12 times by 9, which is equal to 108 centimeters squared. Okay, the volume of a small cube is 27 centimeters cubed. A similar large cube has a volume of 216 centimeters cubed. Find the scale factor between the cubes and the length of one side of the larger cube. If the small one has the side length 3 centimeters. Okay, perfect. So we've been given our larger volume equal to 216 and our smaller volume is equal to 27. So if you look at here, it tells us that the volume scale factor is going to be K3, which means that 27 times by K3 is equal to our 216 because we scale our 27 by a factor of K cubed to get to our larger volume. So K cubed is going to be equal to 216 divided by 27, where K is our length scale factor. Okay. Working out our K cubed, we have 216 divided by 27, and we get K equal to 8. Now that's our length scale factor, right? Actually, no, it's not. I tell a lie. K cubed is 8, which means this is our volume scale factor. To work out our length scale factor, we have to do the cube root of 8, which is equal to 2, which is equal to our length scale factor. As you can see here, K to K cubed. Right. It now tells us that the smaller one has the length 3 centimeters. So to work out the length of one side of the larger cube, we do 3 times by our length scale factor, which is 2, and that's equal to 6 centimeters. Okay, that's going to conclude today's video on similar shapes. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys learned something. As always, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next video in the series. Peace.